paganism. Well, it's referred to used to refer to things that aren't mainline Christianity.
Um, Paganism, it's a group of religions. It's not like one religion.
Absolutely nothing.
Isn't it something to do with holidays and religion?
It goes back, hundreds and even thousands of years to groups of people who were typically farmers. They weren't part of the big major established religions.
Oh my gosh. I don't really know much. I know. I'm gonna say the wrong thing, but I feel like isn't Christmas a pagan holiday? I think that's all that I know. That's completely all that I know.
They were treated like people who didn't belong by the main dominant religions of the world.
In general, I know that it tends to be polytheistic and centers around nature and nature themes.
Thank you. Name.
My name is Amber Foster. I have been practicing paganism since I was about 24. Well, the ideals of paganism vary, but the ideals that I follow are, for me, I have a deep connection with nature and the earth and what I am around me and who I see around me. I want to leave the world a better place than I found it. And I want to help as many people around me as I can while doing that. There was no one between myself and what I considered God, whether it's the universe or the earth or the actual Christian God. I liked being able to interact directly with the divine. Myself, not directly personally. I've had individuals who didn't understand and potentially said hurtful things. I've never felt stigmatized or oppressed or chased after. I know that it exists though, and I'm not saying it doesn't, but I personally have been very, very lucky with my practice of paganism. I have. I was raised Catholic, and I tried to be a practicing Catholic throughout my first couple years of college. I've done a little bit of studying of other religions, and I've known other people and asked them questions about their religion and their beliefs. And I just feel like this is the best for me in a lot of ways. One of my favorites personally are the 4 days that I celebrate, which are the solstices and the equinoxes. I like how the balance of the day plays out over the year on these 4 days and what they symbolize within the rest of the year. It marks the turning of the year. It's kind of a calendar marker. It lets us know how far in the year we are, whether we're planting or nurturing or harvesting or during the kind of fallow time during the winter where we're using what we created to nurture us through the dark days or the dark night. But it's also, it's social time, it's gathering time. It's a time for us to come together and celebrate together and be social beings. Paganism is a very rich, diverse way to look at your spirituality and your religious beliefs. And that just because you're a pagan doesn't mean you can't also be a Catholic or any number of other religions. I don't practice Catholicism really anymore, but the group that I work with, one of the women is Christian and is very vocal about her journey as a Christian, but that it's a much larger concept than most people really give it credit for. I think that it's out there and it's kind of our, not responsibility or duty, but as pagans, just to live our lives as the people we are who are pagan. I wish more people really understood or took the time to talk to more pagan people and to understand, we're just secretaries and dental techs and the nerds that sit next to them on the bus. We're just normal people trying to figure out our place in the universe.
Caca!